WWE superstars can fluctuate their weight over time just as much as they can change gimmicks. From fat to shredded, these are 10 superstars who have recently made incredible body transformations. Just to note, this top 10 is in no specific order. Number 1. John Cena. Recently, the 16-time WWE Champion John Cena has taken a step back from wrestling and has been concentrating more on his film career. So much so that he had transformed his body for a movie role. With his big bulky body, Cena wouldn't go amiss in an action movie alongside Sylvester Stallone or Hugh Jackman. But in preparation for his upcoming role alongside Jackie Chan in the movie titled Project X, Cena has dropped 18 pounds and has toned up his body significantly. Cena will be returning to WWE at a live event in Shanghai, China in September, and will also be wrestling at the Super Showdown event in Australia on October 1st. It'll be interesting to see if Cena holds this weight upon his WWE return. Number 2. Brock Lesnar. The Beast incarnate ever since returning to WWE in 2012 has been a bulky 286 pounds, but on his recent appearance on Monday Night Raw last week, fans noticed that Lesnar was looking slightly smaller and more toned. The reason for the change in weight is down to Brock Lesnar's return to UFC, where he has challenged the reigning UFC heavyweight champion Daniel Cormier for a fight next year. In Lesnar's previous fight against Mark Hunt, he failed a USDA drug test and was subsequently suspended for a year of competition. However, due to Lesnar announcing his retirement from MMA, his suspension time was frozen, but since he's announced his return to competition, the time on the ban has carried on, and Lesnar will be able to compete in January of 2019, as long as he's clean. Lesnar has now recently re-entered the testing pool, and it's obvious looking at his current physique, he doesn't want anything to show up in the tests, preventing him from fighting. Number 3. Todd Grisham. If you were watching WWE anywhere during 2004 to 2011, you might have come across WWE announcer Todd Grisham, who occasionally joined the coach or Josh Matthews on Heat, and later on was a play-by-play commentator for SmackDown. Grisham was never seen as the athletic type of person you would normally see in the WWE, but recently, however, at the age of 42, he seems to have been hitting the gym and appears to be in the best shape of his life. Number 4. Akira Tozawa. Tozawa has been in WWE's cruiserweight scene for 2 years now, but for those who have been following Tozawa's wrestling career from before WWE, they will have noticed his dramatic weight change since his time in Dragon Gate. In fact, Tozawa put on weight specifically for a storyline in the promotion, to which he then had a diet series where he gradually lost weight. Right now, Tozawa believes he's in the best shape of his career. Number 5. Mike Kanellis. Mike and Maria Kanellis had fans excited about their entrance into the WWE, with their overly romantic couple gimmick offering hope for fans who had been entertained by their work in Ring of Honor and Impact Wrestling. Sadly, their WWE career got off to a bad start, with Mike pulled off from WWE TV to battle his painkiller addiction. His battle with the addiction may have been the reason he neglected his body, and that could be seen upon his return, where he had no definition on his torso whatsoever. Luckily, things have turned around and Kanellis has clearly been hitting the gym, looking totally ripped. Number 6. Drew McIntyre. When Drew McIntyre first entered the WWE all the way back in 2011, his body was nothing to shout about. However, since re-entering the WWE, becoming both NXT champion and debuting on the Raw roster, fans have noticed the change in his body, becoming more leaner and completely shedding any fat. In an interview with The Mirror, McIntyre shed some light on his diet. "I now get a nutritional company to send my meals. The way I felt within a few days was like night and day. I had not been focused on diet all that much before, and it made such a difference. Eating properly, taking out the alcohol, and drinking more water made me feel so much better physically and mentally." Number 7. Trish Stratus. WWE legend Trish Stratus became a huge success during the Attitude Era, but quit wrestling to concentrate on her fitness company and family life. Before giving birth to her second child in 2017, she had done a photo shoot showing off her baby bump to the world, but only a year later, she managed to drop all the pregnancy weight and even participate in the debut of the Women's Royal Rumble in January of this year. In an interview with The Sun, she commented on her amazing transformation. "When we shot this in 2017, I was about ready to pop, and I said, "Hey, we should totally shoot this in 1 year, but with my abs back." I kinda said it jokingly because after 2 babies, I wasn't sure they would come back. If he had told me I would be celebrating my daughter's first year birth month by kicking ass in a WWE ring, I would have probably said, "Get the F out of here." But I did. Number 8. Jinder Mahal. After working alongside Heath Slater and Drew McIntyre as the 3-man band, Jinder Mahal hit the indie circuit from 2014 to 2016. When he returned to the WWE, it looked like he'd hit the gym and perhaps something else, as he now sported an incredible physique. Mahal insists that his transformation is all natural, as he had given up alcohol, ate clean and worked out regularly. In an interview with GQ magazine, Mahal commented, "It started almost exactly a year ago, June 1st. I wasn't signed back to WWE and I was eating a bunch of junk food and drinking too much beer. One day, I just decided I was going to quit drinking, focus on my health and start dieting again. One of the very first things I did was I contacted a meal prep company. It's called Nutrition Solutions. So I quit drinking, got the Nutrition Solutions going and just started training hard again. 2 months later, I was signed back to WWE." Number 9. Michael Cole. In the wrestling world, you would never associate Michael Cole with great fitness. In fact, Cole has been through a number of weight changes over the years. When he debuted in the WWE in 1997, he was skinny, but gradually put on more and more weight throughout his career, reaching his peak weight of 226 pounds, which was evident during his feud with Jerry the King Lawler in 2011. Cole noticed he was severely out of shape and had to make some serious life changes. Cole changed and dropped an incredible 65 pounds over 11 months and became extremely toned. In an interview with WWE.com, he mentioned, "I started at 226 pounds with 29.9% body fat, and as of today, 11 months later, I weigh 169 pounds with 6.5% body fat. I was down 65 pounds, but I put on a little weight because we changed my diet and added some calories. I feel better now at 48 years old than I did at 21 years old." And number 10. Al Snow. Throughout Al's wrestling career, his body's always managed to be largely covered up, and it was evident that his gimmick got him over and not his body. Compared to the likes of Ken Shamrock and Billy Gunn, his body certainly wasn't impressive. But in present day, however, his look is almost on par with his former wrestling colleagues. Al has been hitting the gym hard since his WWE departure. Even at the age of 54, Al looks in phenomenal shape for his age and could easily tie up with some of wrestling's current top stars. Dare we even say Brock Lesnar? Who has made the biggest transformation? Let us know in the comments down below. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time with some more wrestling content.